What's up, gentlemen?
What's up with it?
What's up?
Y'all heard the news about this unlocked jail experiment going down right down the street.
Pulaski County.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, man.
Just 3 miles down the street. Now listen, I want to make this clear. I'm not stereotyping none of us. But I think every person in this room has seen a jail cell.
Right.
Am I correct?
Right.
Mine's for, not violent offenses, child support.
Child support, drinking white violence, shit like this.
Yeah,
Man.
you ain't pay a ticket.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to yell guard.
Yeah.
I'm still a man, but
Yeah.
so what you think about the idea of, first off, y'all introduce yourselves.
Okay, from the right to the left, Magmula, Prophet the Truth in this bitch.
It's crawling in here, man.
And this is Marcos Wise. And by the way, it's 2 of them. They're gonna be like the Hodge twins podcast.
All day.
But starting from right to left, being serious now, do you honestly think that's a good idea?
Me personally, this is my personal opinion. I feel like it's a lab-red experiment, it's like invading a family's home. You hear me? When you're going there, when you're dealing with them inmates, incarceration becomes their home. People doing hard time, people doing soft time, but from my understanding, the inmates that they did it on was in H unit, and it was people that didn't have serious offense. But
I'm pulling that up now.
all in all, it's still the same, because once they get in the institutions, they can't leave and come as they please, and they have to start adapting to their environment. So I just think it's a invasion of personal space, personal boundaries. Is all in all of that right there. But from what I heard, and don't quote me on it, because I ain't even seen no parts of the series or whatever it is. I just hear people talking, and I know some people who work in the institution where it was done. But one, the guards got paid leave, and the inmates, from what I heard, don't quote me, the inmates that was involved got paid when it went to their books for them to cooperate and participate in the experiment. I ain't gonna hold it long, but I don't think it was a good decision, because, like I said, in a violation of personal space.
All right, we're having a round table discussion on this new movie, this flick. What is it called? Unlocked Jail Experiment.
I mean, me personally, from what I've seen, because I have seen the Netflix film, I feel like it won't work for a couple of reasons. And my first reason is you can't tame nothing that don't want to be tamed, period.
Oh, yeah.
You get the
I totally agree.
faking, you'll get the faking, you'll get them type of emotions for rewards and prizes, but at the end of the day, the true nature of that situation gonna reveal itself. Like 25 and under can't even be participants in it, because it be the younger generation that mess something up for the older generation and stuff. I seen it, and it was this little one piece they had in there where the inmate politicked the situation and got another inmate, which the inmate that was politicking, he was black, and he was over the birds, and the other inmate was white, and didn't nobody like him. So they came together, and they got the white inmate disciplined by the other white inmate. Like, you still serving games inside of a closet.
Let me just ask you this question real quick. In any facet of the community, you're going to have cliques.
Yeah,
In every facet.
yeah.
The police officers,
Yeah.
biggest gang in the
But
world.
what about if you scared and the nigga get on your ass? What you say you gonna do when you first?
I want to be able to yell guard.
You want to be able to yell guard.
Yeah.
See, it ain't no safe haven for a scary nigga. excuse my word, it ain't, if you scared, it ain't no safe haven, cause they been to deal what they did, and they ain't even stepped back from the monitors yet to come rectify the situation.
So you saying it wouldn't matter?
It wouldn't even matter. You still have people.
I mean, by the time they do show up, the damage have been
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
see, you might be dead. It only take a second to kill a man,
Yeah.
and you got gangs
I agree.
still involved in this situation.
But still, you want to at least have the appearance of structure.
You had the appearance because they just came. Ain't nobody gonna let it go on while you in there. And you know,
These.
I just don't want my teeth over there and my body over there.
We have to
In a minute.
understand these inmates ain't in there for using their better judgment. You know, of course if it was that easy for them to be able to make rational decisions in the heat of the moment or spur of the moment decisions, they wouldn't be in the situation they was in. You hear me? Most of them.
Yeah.
All right, not to be stereotypical, but most of them.
Man, I went to jail for 2 days for child support.
and was scared straight.
Hold up.
Didn't even
You
want to
couldn't
go
do
no
that.
more. You couldn't even go to
Hold
your
on.
own refrigerator.
The guard got so sick of me being irritated. He said, "Don't you ever come back to this jail no more."
Yeah,
I said, "You ain't like this the Ritz Carlton."
Yo, I'd have been kicked out of better
Yeah,
places. than
hell
this.
yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let's get his opinion.
Man, me personally, I say, man, in that situation, like you did something to come to that scenario.
Not necessarily. Don't
Like, no,
You should have
the
it.
way
You
the law.
wanted for child
The
support.
way
Yeah, I
the
was
law.
Man,
The way
when
the
I
law.
told, they all asked me, "What you in here for?" I
The-
said, "Child
the
support."
way
They
the law
died
works.
laughing.
Yeah,
the
They
way-
died laughing.
but
Yeah.
it's logic. It's logic. It can happen, and it's a situation that need to be talked about. Calm,
And
what
like,
you saying?
Cause like me, I'm the type of guy, if I can pray there, I can stay there, you hear me? So like, in that situation, like, I don't see what would be like a problem with the guards leaving. Because like, if I'm in there, like, and I'm in the streets, or I did what I did, I'm supposed to be able to wear them shoes, whatever. So if I'm in there and the guard go, they gotta go home sometime, they might do it when I'm asleep.
Well, and
They should, like,
if I may,
it really, it's hard for me to explain, man.
I don't want
Like,
to cut you off.
Cause a couple times I went to jail, I ain't need to see y'all do nothing but bring me my food. Like,
But
Like, for real.
if I can interject one time, everywhere you go in society, I've been to about 20 states,
right,
different neighborhoods in Chicago and whatnot. If you govern yourself accordingly,
right.
9 times out of 10, you're gonna be alright.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
1% though.
I got that part. But I'm saying all that to say this. Had a couple of dudes that had a problem with me. I ain't never said 2 words to them.
Right.
But other dudes knew my name and everything. Was like, "What's up, Marcos? What's up?"
But you said if you govern yourself accordingly.
In
What's
any
accordingly
situation.
nowadays? What's accordingly nowadays? Because you can say one word like, I want to go eat, a donut or something, and offend the man next to you for how you came, and stuff. But you don't know nothing because it's logic to
So
you.
what's the
food.
What's the answer?
What's accordingly? It ain't no answer because anything you do is gonna be either allowed or not allowed. If you are gay and you come up out of that gay circle into the real world, we talking about the real world. We talking about getting our kids prepared for the real world, and we can't even have nobody take a shot with a joke without somebody trying to throw back bullets like NBA YoungBoy. His whip better be bulletproof. When this man only said, if you got a beautiful lady, you better believe everywhere that lady go, that lady gonna be accounted for what she is.
Yeah, of course.
So if you got a beautiful man or whatever you want to call it, man, you better believe everywhere he go, he gonna be noticed for what he is. So you wanna throw a shot at a person for throwing a compliment at something that you got? That's insecurities.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me give you an example real quick. And I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you good, brother.
All
You
right.
good, brother.
All I'm just saying is
This
this.
don't handle that. We good.
All I want to say is this. How the hell am I gonna be mad at you because my girl wanna fuck you?
Yeah. You gotta be. If
I don't
you
give a
be mad. It
I
go up.
can't be.
Man,
What am I be mad at you for?
I don't know how.
What am I be mad at you
I
for?
don't know.
I'm mad at the wrong person.
Man,
Of course.
you should.
Of course.
You shouldn't really be mad at nobody.
Or your homeboy.
If you know,
Now,
understand
look,
the laws
look,
of humanity.
but look,
We talking about logical
Look,
problems.
logical though, you know, let's say for instance I got a good looking girl or something like that, and
Okay.
it's my homeboy.
And
He
you already know
been-
everybody's gonna try to
Yeah,
take it.
and he been my homeboy for many, many years.
That's
And my
an exception.
homeboy,
That's an exception to the rule.
and my homeboy go behind my back and try to talk to my girl. Now, this the only thing. Either you shut him down the way he don't come back like you shut that door, or either you laugh and you giggle and you play with shut down. Then he gonna come back.
Yeah.
A man come back where he feel comfortable at.
Well, I don't mean to go too far off the point.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is this. Are you saying regardless whether there's guards there or not, what's the point?
It ain't no point. Rules gonna be broken. They get money. This a Netflix film, so we already know what it's gonna bring to our state. Our state been needing the type of exposure that we finna get. We done had a lot of different great people coming up out of here, but never made it to where they should have been because of where they was at or where their family was at. Look at Darren McFadden. Look at Down in the Dirty. Who sang Down in the Dirty? Pretty Tony. Look
What
at
about the boss? What's
Jermaine Taylor. Look at Jermaine Taylor. Look at all these great people that come from where we at and see where they at today.
I will say, I think though, just like banging that Little Rock, you know, it has an
I'm
impact.
sorry. When I was in Alabama and we saw that, we laughed at it.
But
You should be really embarrassed.
But they ask about it everywhere we go.
No matter
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
go, they
it
gonna
made
ask something.
it made Little Rock
But
look
the
bad.
impact of it though, you hear me? It's not what happened.
I don't want to get known for bullshit.
But the impact.
But Arkansas
So
do.
when they came up with this experiment right there, I just think it was just for basically exposure. You hear
Okay,
me?
now I can
And
agree with you on that.
when you take the positive things out of a situation, you know, and then just focus on the negative things, they didn't say, okay, this is a rehabilitation institution. You hear me?
Yeah.
For those small crime, XYZ, whatever they chose the word. Like, I didn't say that right there. Basically, this is Little Rock, and this is the inside of these inmates' institution, and we're gonna allow them to run it right here. You hear me? Ain't no correct way to run no facility like that.
So
right
what's
there.
going to happen if a lot of people die?
And it's not gonna happen in the experiment. They weren't gonna let it get too far. That's why they chose basically
The power they
trustees.
chose.
You hear me?
Okay.
Basically, we gonna let these trustees let y'all witness firsthand what happened behind these doors. See, they ain't go to the slums. You hear me? They ain't go to the
Okay.
inner cities of the. You hear
Okay.
me?
So they ain't crazy.
Nah, they ain't do that. They know better. Them motherfuckers in these units where they got to keep locked down. TU
I don't
unit.
even think they went to the Women Project.
Nah,
I ain't
ain't
watched that much of it.
But my point is, you know, it's all about population control first and foremost. On a bigger scale, it's just like, you know, what they call it. They was doing the census and everything.
Census count.
Martial law. You hear me?
Mhm.
Martial law.
Go ahead, keep talking. I'm going to tell you all about the first time they tried this experiment.
That was in Angola.
I think it was in Angola, but let me make sure.
But it's all about martial law. You hear me?
Okay.
It's all about, okay, let's put these rats out here, see what they do, give them some cheese, give them some temptation and everything. The temptation is the freedom. Give them something that this is as close to freedom as they're going to get right now. So let's see how they take advantage of it.
And taming the animal. And taming the animal. See, they going to the untamedest of places. We done had people in the middle of the motherfucking jungle that ain't never been explored going over there trying to catch a lion and tame them. So what is the last basic step to tame a man or a woman?
God.
That's
Another crazy.
That's the first one. God is the first one, cause it's all about
I said God because you could take an inmate who on death row who has you know many years on this paper but won't see one because he on death row and they gonna give him death penalty. But you get him a Bible, you hear me? One who's an atheist, don't believe in this. Last thing is, okay, if I can't save myself physical being, I need to save my soul. So he'll turn.
Yeah,
It
I
was-
hear what you're saying.
It was
but
called
look,
the Stanford Prison Experiment. It's social.
What was it?
The Stanford Prison Experiment. The experiment funded by the U.S. Office of Naval Research took place at Stanford University in 1971. I don't think that's correct. I think it was before that. If I'm
Was it
not
before that?
mistaken. Yeah,
Can you
Yeah.
find that on
Yeah.
Google?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, but what I was saying is the last basic step to tame a man. It's not when it comes to spiritual belief, it's God, but some people don't believe in no God, no nothing. It's incarceration for the people. And then
But on the same token, isn't jail supposed to be fucked up?
it is, but this is what I'm saying though. You know, we can train and tame people to become better citizens in society by starting in where they're locked up and I ain't got no choice but to listen to this, and then we're gonna pay them with rewards to listen to this, and then we're gonna sit back and watch them for entertainment and stuff. It's basically an entertainment situation that's gonna go for a long time because they not gonna really catch what really happened in that jail like that. They not gonna really take your matter away at 2-3 o'clock in the morning and not give it back to after 5 and have you sleeping on that cold steel. They not gonna really show you can't take baths and stuff every day like you supposed to, or you can't get the right amount of nutrition, right amount of medical assistance, right amount of anything you need incarcerated because they don't allow you to have it. If you need medication that has certain drugs,
Yeah. So what?
in it, you can't get it.
What? The fellow inmate go give me my insulin.
They gonna bring you the bare minimum of what you need to survive through the tragic situation you in. You cannot get pain relievers, you can get ibuprofen, you can get Tylenol, you can get stuff like that, but how do you feel as a man if you can sit in the bed and sit in the room and not get what you need if you sick and ill? How would you feel? You'll be hurting all day, you'll be dying. It's people that depend on medicine out in this world to keep their pain at a certain level.
All right, here it is. It took place in 1971. It's called the Stanford Prison Experiment. And prison experiment, where the inmates, it took the place of, it was intended to measure the effect of role playing, labeling, and social expectations on behavior over a period of 2 weeks. Let's see how it turned out. More than 70 young men responded to an advertisement about a psychological study of prison life, so on and so forth. We got that part. They had to be judged physically and mentally healthy. The paid subjects was $15 a day. I'm sorry, money is the root to all evil.
1971.
Yeah.
United States.
So all participants were observed and videotaped over a course. On the second day, the prisoners staged a rebellion. Guards then worked out a system of rewards and punishments to manage the prisoners. So it came back full circle.
Yeah.
The guards still came to play a role in it.
If you don't rebel, we'll do this, but they still gotta watch over you.
It
They
says
still gotta be
within
realized.
the first 4 days, 3 prisoners had become so traumatized that they were released. Over the course of the experiment, some of the guards became cruel and tyrannical, while a number of the prisoners became depressed and disoriented.
That's worse than real jail.
It's all
Now, what if somebody ended up for child support?
and you come out traumatized
Yeah,
and
that was
shit,
killer.
and then with the
Now I'm coming out of straight killer.
So do you think that they gonna in this inmate situation? Do you think that they gonna footage what the guards really be and what they really be doing?
lay off, they get paid time to leave, but stay on.
So okay, ask me that. Hold on, ask me that again.
I said, do you think that they're going to show you the footage of what the guards doing and how do they run their facility and stuff, and because it's certain things that's gonna be hidden in there, but it's
So you're saying the guards,
fucked up.
yeah,
They fucked up.
because they locked up with them.
They fucked up because they come out on the same streets that they sitting there
Guards
Guard.
do be mentally messed up because well, guard give 8-hour shifts, 6-hour shifts, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
So
then
you locked in, you basically a
you
prisoner
locking
for 8.
yourself up,
For 8 hours.
because I noticed, but behind a lot of guards that go to these institutions, from the county to the penitentiary, etc. I noticed a lot of them come out talking like inmates. They come out with, just it's all in their whole demeanor.
Okay, let's just cut this short.
I noticed that.
Go ahead.
Last time I was in jail, what you said, bro, they come in, situation jumped off in our part. Certain race come in there hollering about, I heard this bitch out. And I'm like, huh?
Hey, I tell you this, y'all know about the VA hospital.
Like, when they start doing that?
My father was a big person, one of the biggest VAs in Tuskegee, Alabama. Them there, one of the top dogs. Most of the people in there was fucked up mentally. And you could see the effect that it had on the workers. So I get that point. But I'm just going to end on this note. Let's keep it simple. As far as this experiment they're doing that Netflix picked up, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea? You go first. It's either yes or no.
I don't think it's a good idea.
It's either yes or no.
It ain't a good idea.
It's either yes or no.
No.
But look, let me tell you this though. I would like to say this, and I would like to see if you agree with this right here. What I'm finna say.
Okay.
Okay. You just mentioned something I didn't know. Your father, he was a top dog in the VA.
Yes.
You learned a lot, and you was more privileged than you see. That's why you say, I feel better if the guy I can yell for guards and stuff like that. Well, this other side is nothing but animals.
Yeah.
Nothing but people that feast off of people like you. So if you in that pod and you see these gorillas over here that's supposed to be standing in a position to regulate when the problem is bad, you sending them a demon to check demons.
Yeah, but all of them ain't demons.
No, I'm not saying all of them demons, but you
But
better better believe if a person got a rap jacket, that's just what they is. That's just what they'll do. So they in here trying to govern us some stuff, and they got bait right here. They right here, you got the sheep right here with the wolf right here, and the wolf, the king over here, and the sheep out there by itself. Nobody to holler nothing when they get on your head.
So your brother said no.
I said no.
You said no.
Quan say no.
Hold on.
I say no too, cause shit, everybody ain't ready for this situation.
I say hell to the hell no.
See, God damn it.
Hell to the hell no.
Man.
Anyway, it's been a great round discussion. Enjoyed y'all tuning in. And gotta do some editing, and we're gonna get this video uploaded.
See y'all another time.
Peace.